Hey, what's up? This is Block by Block, and my name is Mechanical Robot. What we're going to be going over today is what's kind of floating above my head. It's a 4-directional flying machine, and if you want to check it out, I'm sure I'll put some links somewhere. So let's get into it. This block just represents the ground, and we're going to be building up. Now that we're here, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can get rid of that. The shape that we're building is basically a kind of small capital J shape, and all of these shapes will kind of be mirrored and repeated as we go around in various ways. This block will need a power source in the form of the redstone block, and we're gonna place pistons in those locations. And an observer, no, actually not facing that way, facing this way, directly into that piston. Finally, we'll top it off with a chest. Next, and we'll do it in slime blocks to help differentiate everything. There we go. That's the true shape of that piece. Let's get a redstone on there and another piston there. Now for the next piece, we'll be doing it in our honey block. Comes down like that and has a piston right there. We'll just put a temporary block there, get rid of it, switch over to slime blocks, and now we're onto the slime block axis, where that same piece over here just gets flipped over. We'll add our pistons to finish it off. Put a chest back here. An observer facing upwards like that, and 2 redstone blocks, just like that. Actually, we have all of our pieces, so we just need to mirror it across each axis. Let's start the time lapse. Alright, everything's a repeating pattern. Now, these green ones get an extra bit of slime block on the bottom. And observers facing up to each of those slime blocks. There we go. So, this is where the fun starts, where we're putting our pistons, and we have to make sure that no adjacent pistons, so this can't work. So that's why that's not going there. However, these are going to be facing this way is to assist the central hub, or control hub that's going to be going inside this flying machine. All right, so we have that, and then for the opposing axis, or adjacent axis. Yeah,
perpendicular axis.
On the slime block pieces. Oh. Huzzah. Alrighty. So we have that in place there and that in place there. Now for our honey block pieces, we're going to have them placed like this. With observers sweet. So we go through double checking because the next step will be our core piece, our core hub. Alright, I like to fly around the outside to make sure the pattern is consistent. Basically, this connection where pistons are facing towards the... oh, here we go. Look at this. Missed that. I also hover down the bottom to make sure the pattern is still the same. The kind of same number of downward facing observers, if you will. Okay, I think we've passed the various checkpoints we need, and now we can move to the center hub. Now, I like to use honey blocks just because in placing minecarts, they work great. Bridging out a total number of 4, and then we remove these 3. And then we come down. So what's going to be going here is an observer facing there, an observer facing up. Oh, we need one more honey block on each of these. A piston facing outward like that. And again, these pistons need to be on separate planes. And now, the first time we're using a sticky piston. That sticky piston is going to go right there. All right, next things to note, we need another observer on the bottom. And pistons all around. Then mirroring it on the other side. Now that we have these 2 pieces in place, next will be, and what I'll do in green, I think should still be able to work. Alrighty, and this one will have a sticky piston there and regular pistons on each side like so. Oh, there we go. Bam. Alright, so that can push where it needs to. And then we extend the slime block chain like that. I like to add the observer on the side here. I put this piston like that. And I place my observer. like so. And then we do the same thing over here. All right, 1, 2 pistons all around. And that should be it. Let's just double check that the patterns are consistent. Look underneath. That pistons that are actually pushing and not just kind of there for assisting the sticky piston are actually facing what they need to face. In other instances, this is just there to push the entire thing along. Okay, I think it is good to fly. We have 4 faces facing up, and let's get our flint and steel and get this moved out the way. And that's how you stop it. That is the flying machine. That is my oldest Minecraft account. You are now informed as to how to make this thing, and I hope you will take the time to check out some of my other videos. I've also built some parts to a casino, a card table, a roulette table, and a slot machine. I've also built a few other things that I'm sure could help you out in your own Minecraft builds. I can't wait to see what you guys do with this thing. I really can't wait until somebody puts out an arsenal on one of these, because this is going to make Robot Wars that much cooler. But yeah, again, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Peace.